Oh my God, we are here tonight. Sorry, we're running late. The panel and I always, we're so much of a family that sometimes when we log into the studio, we just get into these conversation and then the time just fly. But that's what family do. But we're here now and we have a great topic that I know that most of you will enjoy, especially the men. And I'm praying that the ladies that's going to be on here tonight will be as transparent as I know the fellas will be. Because tonight we're going to talk about sex, right? And these questions, oh my goodness, they're going to come from a LGBTQ plus perspective. They're going to be real. They're going to be raw. And I know even I am going to be candid and transparent tonight because I'm here for it and I'm here to learn. So, before we get started, and I tell you what the topic is, share this live, share with your friends, share with your family, share with anybody that wants to know anything in black and what it means to be LGBTQ plus. Tonight's topic is queer intimacy different from straight intimacy? And I mean, we're going to go all the way in. If this is your first time watching, I am your host. You can call me Peirrce, but mostly everybody calls me Peach. Either way is fine. This is an IME Inc. broadcast. Everything shared here or said by the panel are the thoughts and views of the panelists and myself and does not reflect the views of IME Inc. and the board in general. So let's have this discussion in black. Let me bring up the panelists. Oh, I can't wait to hear the answers to these questions tonight. Hey, panel.
Yeah,
Hey
Hey,
people.
Oh, how are y'all doing?
great,
I'm doing
Y'all,
good,
good. It's been a great
good.
week.
it's been a great week. Y'all ready to talk about sex?
You know it.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
And you know this, man.
Are y'all going to be honest?
Brutally.
Absolutely.
I'm not.
You're not.
I ain't gonna be honest at all. That opens
No.
up doors to things you don't want open.
No, you gotta come in being honest, bold, and be prepared. Because people are learning, and some people we need this. Like I
I
know
don't
when I
want to.
first met you, I needed these answers. Don't leave people in the dark. So, all right, so let's get into it. Now, as y'all can see, only three of the panelists are here tonight. The rest of them will be drifting in a little bit late. You know, adulting, we always got to be doing something. Something's always coming up, but they'll be here. But until then, let's enjoy the people that are on this panel. So the question, I'm gonna go into the first question tonight. Oh God, get ready to be real rugged and raw. In many heterosexual dynamics, initial attraction often begins with physical features. Which physical traits do you find most appealing when choosing a potential mate? Is it the booty? Is it the boobs? Well, what is it? When you're looking at these people physically, what is it that turn you on? I'm gonna go with Stan first.
All right. The first thing is face. That's the first thing. I don't really look at the booty. I'm not a breast person. I don't. I'm big breasts are not my big turn on, and big booties ain't either. So it's the face and the legs and the shape. So that's what I do.
Wow. Oh wow, that's quite different from a straight couple. Most men would have said the booty
Yep, exactly. Or the breasts,
or
or
the
the breasts.
breast.
But
Yes.
no, I look at I like the face, and it ain't you got to be like a gorgeous face, but it's just, and then it's a personality when too. But when you first traits are looking, I look at that. It ain't even got to be the booty. It's just like, I mean, and believe it or not, I don't even like big booties. I like the little slim, tight booties. So, but yeah, I like everything tight. I don't like the big booty, the big titties, and nothing. I like everything tight.
All
You know?
right, Stan, go on. He likes it tight.
Yeah.
Tight trans women, right?
Yes.
Body tight. All right. All right. Vonda, you ready to get in this hot seat? Feel free to say whatever. You will not get in trouble.
I'm gonna keep it real. It's about the energy first. For me to even look at you, your energy got to be right.
Right.
If that energy ain't right, ain't nothing happen. One of the things that I look at and don't think that I'm weird, the smile in your ears and your eyes. That's what I look at. But after I get past that, then it's on to top part and bottom.
Ooh.
I gotta look at your ears, your eyes. Them eyes do it for me. Ain't that right, little beady eyes?
Excuse me, what is up with the ears? I'm confused because my ears look like elf ears.
Your ears ain't like off ears. So when I go to sleep, you already know. Why you sitting here making me say this in front of everybody? I like
Say it.
rub, I
We
like
want to
Say it.
know.
I like rubbing her ear when I go to trying to go to sleep.
Oh,
Wow. That's cute though.
that
That's cute.
is.
Yeah,
That is real cute.
your ear can be
Oh.
having. Some people here got lumps around that part right there. I can't do that. And it's all about the ears. So if I can't, that's some people suck their thumb. Me, I used to always rub my ear to go to sleep. So
Oh.
I now have someone's ear to rub.
Oh, okay. I
Mm.
gotta try that.
Ow.
That is
That thing
very different.
cannot be rough. I can't do it.
Okay.
And it got to be clean. If it stink, Yeah, I do a smell test. People need wash behind their ear. It stink back there. You got to go.
uh,
And I usually catch that when we hug.
mm.
What?
Mm.
I'm a hugger.
So you smell people's ears when you hug them.
I ain't got to smell people's ears right now with who I want to be with. But back in the day, oh yeah.
Oh, you're a sniffer.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Tim, you know what? Come on in this hot seat because this sounds crazy.
It's gonna
Wanda is a sniffer. Go ahead, baby. Um, with me, baby. Okay, come on. I'm gonna start off by saying exotic features like high cheekbones, pretty eyes. I'm always captivated by a nice smile. I love a nice smile. Physical attributes below the waist. My absolute favorite is long legs. I just
hmm
it's something about long legs that
Yeah,
just
me too. Yeah.
sets me to look. It's like this. I like nice booties, but I'm not with the big booty trend. Like big booties are nice, but little booties matter. Like little people think because they have little booties that their booty is not nice, and that is not the truth. That's not the truth at all. So if you got, oh my gosh, like long legs, my second favorite is bow legs. Um,
Oh.
but I don't have like an extreme set type because I like feminine just as well as I like masculine. I like conservative as well as I do somebody that might be more out. So yeah, those are. Oh yeah. And if you if you have rhythm and you can dance, that's a turn on. I know I don't know if you group that with physical attributes, but it goes along with physical attributes, being able to dance,
That's that
coordination.
energy. That's
It
energy.
it just turns me on. Um, it just turns me on. It does. So yeah, that's my answer.
Oh wow. So I
Mm.
mine might be kind of corny. Y'all talking about dancing and little booties matter and long legs. And I just want to say, when you said long legs, the first thought that comes to my mind is a person with a small upper body and just these long legs like a giraffe. I'm trying to picture that in my head.
Ah!
Oh,
Ah!
But for me, I think the first thing that I look at is skin complexion.
okay.
I
Mm.
love super dark people.
Mm.
I don't, when I hear people say, I don't care for a person that's dark, I want somebody light, I do not ever understand that because I'm looking for the darkest person in the room. You can be blue black, a black crayon, I'm looking at you.
I'm
And
with
I love the darkness.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I look for masculinity in females and males. So I'm looking at your personality. And then I love walks. So if you walk and behave masculine and you have a super dark look to you, I instantly like you. Another thing, that I like, and it's not like a throwaway if you don't have it, but I like to see super dark people that are masculine, presenting, I guess, or just having that masculine energy with that walk and that bravado. But I would love for you to have curly hair.
Mm.
If you have curly hair and not that hair like me, like my hair underneath here, listen, I got Kuta Kinte hair. But I like people with curly hair that I could just go through your hair with my hands like this.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's what I look for when I look at a potential partner.
Thank God my hair is curling.
But you know what though? When you say dark, I like dark too. But I'm gonna say something, and I know y'all gonna think this is so weird. But the thing that also turned me on is like when Tim was talking about the long legs. But I like when I'm in Walmart and I see like what they like the little kind of the girls with the bonnets on their head and they had the little leggings and the furry house shoes. And people always call that ghetto, but that is so sexy to me when I see girls like that. And they had like the little black leggings on, and then they got the little furry house shoes, and then they got their bonnet on their head. So people they call that ghetto, but when I see girls like that, that is so sexy.
Go
That
ahead,
is,
Sam.
oh
Next
yeah,
time
oh
there, I'm
yeah.
gonna make sure I take it to old Walmart
I
in
go to
Delaware.
Walmart to see that. I'll see that. Oh God, man,
I'm gonna make
it's
sure I
just
take it
Okay.
to every Walmart, especially the one in Dover. So we
take me there. The hair bonnet, furry house shoes.
yeah.
Woo! And
The
walk with a little
Walmart's in
slide.
Philly, boy. You would lose your mind at the Walmart's in Philly.
Oh man.
You don't see nothing but that at the in the Walmart's in Philly.
And people talk about that being ghetto, but that is so sexy to me. Like when I'm at the airport and I see them girls at the airport. Oh man, it's like, why is she doing this? Oh, damn, it's so damn good, and got the little bitty booty with them and and they don't walk with steps; they just slide their feet. Anyway,
They don't want to go through putting on their sneakers.
I
yeah,
am done. This sounds like a sexy grandma.
okay, yeah, you know.
Oh my God.
And then I don't want them talking proper. I like them when they do that. What you say? What yeah. Would it be like though?
Say it
Oh,
again,
that turns
Stan.
me on, man.
How they say it, Stan?
Oh my God. Oh
What
Lord,
up,
going
though?
crazy. What up, though? What's up,
Yeah.
bro?
Talk to me, man. Talk to me.
Oh my God.
Stan.
Dan, you put it on out there. I don't know. I can't deal with that. I like a little swag going on.
No. There's just something about that just like, whew, man.
Stan, when I was younger, I was there with you, bro. I loved it. I loved it. Now I can't. I can't. But yeah, I remember the days when I was there. Nothing. I loved nothing
I,
better than
I
a
was
chick
talking
with
to
a
a girl at the
nasty
airport. That's what
ass
I was
attitude.
saying. Like, hey, how you doing? She looked like, hey, what up, though? Oh,
Right,
yes.
right,
Nothing proper. Just like, hey, this, okay.
right,
Woo.
Every
right.
Anyway.
time I see one of those,
So
I think about Stan.
here's you know what? I'm gonna add a question to that just to bring the viewers into perspective of your type. If there was a celebrity that you could set you could just say their name and a person can easily identify them, that's your type, who would that be? Who would embody that?
Mm.
That's interesting.
Ah,
All right, Smack, I know who you gonna say, but I'm gonna put you in the hot seat.
Okay,
What
Michelle.
celebrity shows your
Okay, Michelle, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, okay, Michelle.
Okay.
And
But
Janet Jackson.
what if behind her ear stinks?
Oh, they got to go. But I don't think that about her. I don't think that about. I mean, I don't think that about either one of them. They got too much money for their hair to be stinking. But if it is, they got to go.
All right, Tim.
um. Oh my gosh. Marlon Wayans.
Okay.
Marlon Wayans.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Look, I'm very very attracted to people with sense of humors, and I'm very attracted to intelligent people like nerds, geeks. um, so like Marlon is like all of that all together, and then he's tall with long legs. Um, young Will Smith, Idris Elba, young Janet Jackson, Sade. Oh gosh. Mm.
You said young Janet Jackson. What's wrong with the Janet Jackson right now, honey? She beautiful.
She is, but she see Auntie Janet now. I was attracted to young. I was Janet, the young feisty Janet. She's Auntie Janet now. She she was a freak back then, Vonda. She's not a freak no more now. She got kids.
Uh,
Was that crazy?
she was a freak back then.
She was, yes. Janet was a Rob. Come on now, yeah. Janet was a freak.
No,
Stop it.
she used to go with JD back in the day, and I still think she a freak now. She started having her kids late in her age. I still think Janet got it. You look at her concert, she's still bringing them up on that stage and doing
Look,
it to do, and I'll be wishing it was me.
Janet is amazing. Like, I mean, she looks fabulous for a woman her age. She's still sexy. She bad. You know what I'm saying? But we talking about my taste. So, um, um, gosh, I lost my train of thought.
You gave us a lot of people, honey. You gave us like five
Six
people.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was three men and three women. So yeah,
Okay.
that's my yeah.
All right. Come on up, Stan. What celebrity is embodying your type?
I would say personality wise and everything else that I really like is the Senator Jasmine Crockett.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like Jasmine Crockett. I would say K Michelle, and there's a trans actress model Dominique Jackson.
Hmm. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But I love Jasmine Crockett. I mean, if she would take me away from trans if I got with her. I like everything about her. It's like, yeah. But yeah, I like that. But Jasmine Crockett, Dominique Jackson, K Michelle, and I love K Michelle when she was here doing Love and Hip Hop Atlanta back in the time she was here. And man, because she was just real. And she also has those masculine features in a way too.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. K Michelle. All right, Kalani, welcome.
Hey.
Hey.
What celebrity would embody your type? She done disappeared. Titus said, I like lipstick. All right. Here come Kalani. She's back. She took herself clean out.
That's what I get for touching.
She always got her hair laid. I swear, man.
Oh my God.
Always. Your shit
Thank
is
you,
always on
Stan.
point, girl. Whew.
You can see her. I can't see her.
Oh man.
I can see her.
I mean,
Hey Tim. Hey
On the
Vonda.
main,
Hey.
doing Kalani right on the main screen. Tim, how you not see her?
It's
Right on
just
the
a blank.
main
It's just a
screen.
blank black screen.
I don't know. I see her. So,
yeah.
Kalani, your type. A celebrity that embodies your type.
You said a celebrity.
Yes.
Like physically, emotionally, like what?
Physically and
Oh,
emotionally,
physically.
whatever you want to give us.
Whew. Physically, let's see. Method Man.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
Uh-huh.
The answer is
hmm Old school Will.
Oh, okay.
Old school Will Smith. People don't like him, but I like Drake. I like him.
Mm.
That's about. Oh, if I say that name, y'all gonna think I'm nasty.
Say it.
Ooh, I want to know who it
The
is.
baby,
The
who?
baby.
The
the baby,
baby.
the rapper, the baby.
Oh
So
yeah,
Oh, okay.
All
what's
right.
nasty about that?
that's that gangster. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you be in a relationship like that all the time though with someone like the baby.
hmm
Really? Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay. Go
Even
ahead.
Cause
that.
I used to be like when I was younger coming up, I used to like Warren G. I was in love with Warren G.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you was a regulator.
hmm
Oh, you have Warren G on your walls. Okay. Remember they used to have the little pop out.
Yeah.
I used to have Janet Jackson all over my walls when I was younger. Nothing but Janet.
Yes.
And my brother be like, "Why you got Janet up there?" I'm like, "That's my friend."
hmm Yeah. And I love Ti. I love
Oh.
Ti. Like, whew,
Oh.
thank God.
Oh, Lord. I'm about to get you off of there. Look at you.
Oh, I do. I like Ti. So it was just physical, right? Just straight
Physical,
physical.
or if you want to talk about emotional, that's fine too.
I like the way I mean he's nice looking, but I like the way he talks and the way he carries himself. Common talks with some sense,
Yeah.
some common sense, if you will.
Why you think ain't
Oh,
Jennifer Hudson with Common?
Say what?
Jennifer Hudson got him now.
I know, and she's pregnant, right?
Is it by him? Oh well, it must be because they're dating.
Right.
I'm assuming so.
I'm about to get Lord, welcome y'all. Welcome to LGBTQ plus and black. Y'all are hearing from us. We talking sex
What we do.
tonight. So my type, and this is probably going to make Vonda laugh and everybody else on here.
Well, you already said you like them black and crispy.
I'm like, what was her
You
name?
said they turn
Is
blue.
it Aguzi from the Woman King? Lashana Lynch. She's the one that got killed in the Woman King.
The little short one.
She was the one that was with the Woman King's daughter, and they got captured. And she
The
told her,
short.
"Don't give up. Don't. You
Yeah.
gotta keep." I like
With the
her.
muscles.
Uh
Yeah.
huh. The thick eyebrow. The thick eyebrow.
Yeah, Aguzi, whatever her name was on there,
At
Lashana
least I
Lynch.
know why you watched it so much. At watch
Whatever.
it at home.
Whatever. And if and personality style, I think I'm not attracted to him, but I think James Earl Jones has a great personality.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
So a Goozy with the James Earl Jones thing going on.
James Earl Jones'
Okay.
voice. His voice. Oh my gosh. That voice is just. He may you just give him every fucking thing. Just here, just take it. Just and
Yeah, here, take it. Yeah.
he ain't did nothing but ask you to open the door. Did you open the door? You done gave him every fucking thing. You done took your jewelry off. You done took your panties off.
You want a young one, but with an old soul.
So the next question, this is a good one. What strategies do you typically use to attract a potential partner? Do you rely on pre-rehearsed pickup lines, offer to buy drinks, or try something else? I'm gonna put Vonda in the hot seat. How do
Yeah.
you be getting these women, Vonda?
Number one, I ain't got no rehearsed lines. I don't do none of that. I want to make sure that you can communicate. I don't come with that's just to me is just so crazy. There have been times like I've never the one this was gonna throw y'all off. Peirrce is the first person I ever Peach is the first person I ever approached. Everything else came to me. So the conversation just started. Um I don't do no rehearsed lines. You know what I'm saying? I don't offer to buy. Well, I'm lying. I do buy drinks. Um, but I get to know you. I'm nosy. So you're starting me. I may ask some questions that you may not like to hear. You know, I mean, what you think, Pierce? We talked on the phone for hours and hours. And I'm nosy. I like to ask questions, and I like to give answers to why I'm asking the questions. You know, certain things may happen in my life, and I just can't deal with certain things. So I'm nosy. That's all I got.
Your pickup line is becoming someone's friend, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
you rate their life and
Hold on,
find out what you need to know.
hold on. I ain't gonna let you tell my story. So yes, I had already got the rundown on Peach that she was in a relationship. So I became her friend first. And I said, I'm going to just wait because there's a whole story behind that, prior to. Because I was done with relationships. And then I just began praying to the Most High to send me. And I gave them what that person should look like. And it's her. So I had to be patient and wait. I played my part, you know what I mean? As a friend. I mean,
Goodbye, Vonda. Let's bring Tim into the hot seat.
Um, I don't rely on pre-rehearsed stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just come into a room and just be myself. Um, Young Tim was always looking at faces, bodies, and asses. Um, Mature Tim, I look for energies, and I observe, I feel, and most of the time people gravitate towards me. I don't really do too much. What I am noticing though is people will not walk up to you and just start a conversation anymore. People like to bump into you and shit when they interested in you.
Hmm.
I don't like being touched by strangers.
Mm.
Walk up to me and say what you got. They introduce yourself, say hello. People do not do that anymore. Like that is crazy to me. And it's like, people will be attracted to me, but after you bump my shoulder, you you done got on my fucking nerves. Now you ain't attractive no more. You know what I'm saying? Just I like intellect, and people don't use their fucking brain no more.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's my answer.
Stan.
Well, I don't have no strategy. It's usually just if I'm interested in somebody, I usually it's just eye contact and kind of go from there with it. Um, but when I'm out or doing something, I really don't go out with any intentions or anything. And then if I see somebody attractive or something that's attractive to me, it's just basically eye contact. So, and then I just kind of go from there with it. And if they give me the contact back, then kind of go from there with it. And so that's pretty much it. I just don't, that's pretty much the approach. And believe it or not, I'm a pretty shy guy. So, so when I meet somebody like that, and then they really kind of pull things out of me. But yeah, but that's how I do it. I'm not a guy that go out and got a strategy and all that. So, but yeah, but that's it.
Thank you, Stan. Kalani, how you be out there picking up them men? What you be saying?
With her hair and everything flying.
He does the
I'm
hair
usually,
flip.
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
have
she
a
do that hair
strategy,
thing.
and I'm usually the one getting finessed. People usually approach me, but there was a time that there was this guy, right? Quick story. Here's this guy. I was so into this guy, and I did not know whether or not, he liked me or he was into me. So I just sent my friend over there to ask him a few questions. And he just called my bluff and was like, "Why are you asking me for your friend?" So after that, I was just like, you know what? No strategy. It is what I'm just gonna walk up to you, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
And I was with him for 5 years, so anyway,
Whoa. Interesting.
got
Wow.
him.
Thank you, Kalani.
You're welcome.
Oh, Lord. Well, when it comes to me, I have absolutely no game. And to be honest, I don't ever know how I end up in relationships. It's sort of like I go out, I feel good, I want to have fun. And then next thing you know, boom, I'm having a conversation with somebody. I don't know how I met them. And then we end up in a friendship or some type of situationship or whatever. I don't have any line. The
Mm.
most I'll say to the person once I find out they like me, I'll be like, well, why?
Oh, okay.
What? Why me? Why now? Why today? Because I don't have it on my mind to be in anything. I'm just living life and having a great time. Like even with Vonda, when she told me she liked me on the dance floor, I'm thinking, I'm just out hanging out, having a good time. Why do you like me? I'm just here chilling. Like, what is happening? What did I miss something? I'm always oblivious. Like, did I miss some cue points that I wasn't picking up on? So that is my experience. All right. So this question is a good one. Crossing the color line as a black queer person have you experienced sexual or romantic attraction to people of other races? I'm going to go with Tim first.
Yeah, all the time. But a lot of the people that I'm attracted to are scared of me. I'm a big black guy, so you know, a lot of the guys outside of my race that I'm attracted to, they've watched too much TV. Um, like it's like a universal stereotype that other ethnicities have on black people, especially dark black people. So yeah, I have attractions. I've dated outside my race. Um, yeah, I mean, good people are good people, regardless of what the ethnicity. Um, I did have a hard time being comfortable dating Caucasians at one time, simply because of my upbringing. You know, um, I come from a very strict African American upbringing, and one of the things that we were taught is it's okay to work with them, it's okay to be friends with them, but don't bring them home. That that's the that's the household that I was raised in. So as a young man, I started venturing out. I didn't have those boundaries and limitations. I experimented. You know, I have no restrictions on quenching my thirst and satisfying my curiosities. So yeah, that's my answer.
Thank you, Tim. All right, let's get Stan up and find out.
Oh, I mean, I've dated, yeah, outside my race. I mean, I think I've dated maybe some of every ethnic group, from Indian, Muslim, uh, I mean, yeah, I mean, just the whole scope. So I dated outside the race, and I don't find any of it any different. You know, uh, basically it's basically all the same. So I didn't have anything different with them. And when it came to relationships with them, cultural things with our culture, it never interfered with anything. So yeah, I've been attracted to different ethnic, and I don't draw a line on if I meet somebody. I don't care what the color is. It's just a good person is a good person. I don't look at the color with that. So um, but yeah, that's my answer. Yeah, I definitely you know dated other ethnic groups. So if you're a good black person, you're a good black person. You're a white person, Indian, that's all that matters. I don't get turned on by what your ethnicity is. It's not that, But and I dated an Asian that was a total asshole. So so yeah, it doesn't matter. But that's my answer.
All right, Stan. All right. Come on, Smack.
I like Smack's answers.
Well, let's just say this. I try to stick within my race, but
Mhm.
I have dated outside of my race. And when it came to the bedroom, it kept me with my race. Let me put it like that. I'm trying to figure out a way to be nice with it because love doesn't have a color. But for me, I dated outside of my race, and it was a traumatizing experience because I wasn't used to certain things that they were asking me to do. And I did have a one night stand with somebody in that same race, and they asked for the same thing, and I'm traumatized, and I ain't gone back. I stayed within my race, and I control the narrative. Bang bang.
Oh God, Kalani, are you ready?
Why are you saying no? Hold on, but why are you saying, "Oh God"? You know the story. It's
I
me.
know, I
I'm woman.
know.
You
Oh my
know,
gosh, she has me in tears.
I'm just saying the women that I
Oh
deal
my god, because
with
I was
that
like, they
my
being too
race
nice.
ain't asking me to do no crazy stuff like that.
Vonda, thank you, because they was being too nice about that.
Yeah, I'm very transparent, and I was traumatized.
Let me tell you something. Oh, is it my turn to go?
Yes, it's your turn.
Mhm.
Thank you, Vonda, because I have dated outside of my race, and it has been interesting.
Hmm.
I mean, and you're right. The things that they ask you to do, some of the man, I ain't never heard some of that stuff. And we talking about when you say dating, Peirrce, are you saying like relationship? Are you saying sex?
I'm saying it all.
Okay,
Sexual or romantic attraction.
okay. Well, I have found myself to be romantically attracted to different races, but I have found some races are better sexually than others, and some are better relationship wise better than others.
Okay.
So yeah, but some of them are very strange experiences. Some of the things they ask you and to do, and some of the things that they want, their desires, are really interesting. You can tell we're from two different cultures.
Can I ask a question?
You want to ask me a question?
Yeah, is it because is it culture, or is it just a person that just wants something different? Because I mean, I find that people be asking for a lot of kind of different kinkier shit, but it's really not a culture thing. It's just a person thing.
Well, I personally think it's a culture thing only because I never got asked that by someone of a different race, but that race, they tend to ask the same thing.
Oh,
But
okay,
that's why I say culturally. Like if somebody else from a different race had asked the same thing, I would have been like, ooh, everybody was just weird. But
right,
I think that was just culturally because I think some races are more open sexually
okay,
than we are. I'll say
okay,
that.
yeah,
It's
Yes.
like
okay.
Being
the
being
is it the
black, sometimes we
BDSM?
kind of stick to certain things and we don't kind of venture out of that until we're like, on our own and we start experiencing,
Because I
some
know,
other
like,
things.
it's some black people that I dated that was asked me to do some really like crazy shit,
Really.
and yeah, and then uh different culture, like an Asian person wanted some other shit, and you just kind of I get baffled. So I didn't know if it was a cultural thing or
I
just
don't know, and it may not be. It may just be people are just into different things, and
yeah,
those two individuals were just into
but
that.
they was in the same race. Yeah,
Yeah, but they were in the same race.
that's another
I
show. We
wouldn't
gotta
know. I
we
just
gotta
knew I
deal with
couldn't
that part.
deliver.
That's another show. That for
Well,
real.
look.
Damn near
Um.
killing somebody. I'm not that person.
So
But
Nah,
Look,
I got a
get somebody else
question.
to
let Tim
do it.
speak. Go
I got
ahead,
a
Tim.
question. Okay, y'all keep mentioning these experiences, right? But
Hmm.
ain't this a talk show? Ain't we supposed to be talking about it? Can y'all like share some of these share some of these experiences instead of
I think
tiptoeing around them? Because this is a
I
talk
think we
show.
should shut the show
I'm
down
just
and
answering
talk
the
about it.
question.
And that's why I said I damn near it was damn near like I'm yo, damn near killing somebody. I'm not that one. I want no charges. Like choking somebody, that's what I'm talking about. Till they damn
Yeah.
near pass out, then you smack. I don't want to go through that. That's that. I'm sorry, excuse me, Lord.
That
But
don't
yeah,
feel
yeah,
sexy, do it.
yeah, No, I'm
That
just
don't feel
saying,
sexy, do it?
no, that's not normal in the black culture that I'm from.
No.
Yeah, I ain't
And
never been.
anything,
But see, you know what? When you say black culture, you got to kind of look at it a little different
I can't.
because
Ain't no
you
black
got
woman
you
that
got
ever
you
sit
got you
with ass
got
to you
people
to
that's
chew
into.
them till they go out. I'm not doing that.
But then you got what they call like in the gay community bears. And you got black bears and you got white bears, and they're into the same thing, like the suffocation stuff and all that. So I don't know if it's a culture thing, but it's just um, it's a culture within a group. So you got a
uh-huh.
group of black bears. So you got black bears and white bear men. You know, the hairy chests and the leather. So it ain't just a black thing.
It's a bear thing.
Yeah. So it's a bear, which is a certain culture.
Yeah, that's
So
just the
they're
culture. It
into
is.
all this
I'm
suffocation.
a lesbian. I'm not going to no bears.
No, I'm just saying, but I'm just saying. You know, like I knew guys that like people taking razor blades and slicing on their nipple with them.
Yeah, but I ain't
Say
doing
And
that.
it
what?
wasn't
I'm
a
not gonna
black
do.
thing. It was just
Nah,
a culture of what people was into. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can't. I'm just for me. I ain't doing nothing where I can look like I can catch a charge. I ain't doing that. My record clean. I just can't. I'm sorry. You want me? You don't even know how heavy my hand is.
Right.
You want me to slice your neck? I might cut it off because I'm so excited because and you're beautiful. Come on,
Yeah.
man. Think of it like that. You know what I mean? I would never put myself in that kind of situation. But salute to those who do. For me though, I hate labels. I would never go with nothing to the bear community. But you want me to really cut you with a razor when I'm used to, what I mean,
Right.
throwing
You know,
axes
and
at
I'm not
goats and
saying,
all of that?
I
No.
don't advocate any of it. I don't think when you sit back and start drawing blood and shit, that's not
Right,
sexy to me at all.
right.
I
And
don't
see,
even, hey Stan, I don't even like paper cuts, bro. I don't even
Hell
like
yeah. Shit.
I'm a bougie stud. I don't
I
even
mean,
like
it's different things with different cultures because in our culture, I met, I met and am continuing to meet a lot of people that like to get beat the fuck up before they have sex.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, is that really gonna turn you on?
Yeah,
Like,
what kind of pleasure are you getting from that?
Yeah.
but I'm not turned on by it. But I don't even. I try to hit you a couple of fucking times. I mean,
I
smacking your
know.
ass is different. You know, yay, hooray, more of that, more of that. But like choking you and punching you and slamming you against the wall. I mean,
Now
and you
maybe a
want this
little
every
choke.
time we
Just a
have sex,
little.
like
Just a
Tell
so.
little.
take a brick and hit him upside the head and say,
Stan didn't get that with me
this
one time.
Just a little
Right.
grab. Not too much.
oh, okay.
Different. It's different boundary. It's different boundaries in different cultures for sure.
Yeah.
Because Asian culture is so fascinating to me. But
Is it?
you got to tell them your limits ahead of time.
Oh, they don't have any?
I just
You got
sit
to tell
here.
them your limits ahead of time because you'll fuck around and turn around and they'll be coming with something in their hand. You what the fuck you about to do with that? Because no, because
Let
we
me take
know,
this question and take on a
I'm
life
because
sitting
we
here
question.
know.
thinking about this. Somebody that got thrown up against the walls and they got bruises on their back. They done got slapped, punched in the face, got two black eyes. And then they want you to slap them, hand marks on the side of the face, hand marks around their neck, and they want you to do them. They want you to have sex with them. Who would
And
do
they
that?
want you. And while they have sex with you, they want you. They want you to choke them with one hand and cut their nipple with the other hand, and still bust off a strong stroke. It's strange out this bitch. It's
Yeah. That's
strange.
a lot of
We gotta get to
multitasking,
the
man.
next question because this
Yes,
one
we
is just
do.
going all off.
You didn't answer.
You want me to answer it?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Yes.
I tried dating outside of the color line, but I think every race is beautiful. God bless y'all, but I need the triple black milk dud. So
Oh wow.
black that all I can see is your teeth. I need that. I mean, I married someone that was around my complexion, a little lighter. It was okay, but I always find myself going back to the triple dark, dark person. I like black, blue black, almost black, blackety black, in
Purple
black.
black,
That's
blue
where I'm
black.
going.
I just made the cut, y'all. Just made the cut.
So
I'm with
not
you on
only
Vonda,
is
that.
she in
I'm with
black,
that's
you
but
on
she
the
that.
wants
that's the
black in her.
lighting, Vonda. You're black.
Not only is she in black, she wants black in her. Got it.
That's my favorite, but I don't discriminate.
No, yeah, okay. Well, let's go to the next question. Some heterosexual people assume that kissing someone of the same sex would feel unpleasant or even make them feel sick. Is that actually the case? If not, how does it really feel? Tim, I'm putting you in a hot seat.
Okay, so you're asking, you're
The
asking
question
that,
I'm
so you're
asking you, I'm asking, kissing a person of the same sex, heterosexual people assume that it feels unpleasant or it even makes you feel sick on the stomach. Is that actually the case? If not, how does it feel? How explain to them how it feels.
it's not actually the case. It's how we've been programmed by Christianity, and that's point blank. Period. Um, I think that it's been so drilled into our culture that this is an abomination. This lifestyle is abomination. With the kissing, two same sex kissing, abomination. And nowhere in the Bible does it actually say that homosexuality is an abomination. So I think it's just when someone raises you to think a certain type of way, when people raise you with a certain type of hatred, that's in your daily thoughts. That's like in your grain. It's like things that come out of your DNA. It's jammed in there, and it's your daily thought. People think that's way because people think that way because that's the way they were raised to think. Just like people aren't born racist, they're programmed to be that way. They're programmed to believe those things. That's how they think. Because I know when I kiss someone of the same sex, the feelings that I get from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet. So, and it's nothing sickening about it. It's just how they've been raised. It's how they've been programmed. That's my answer.
Thank you, Tim. Smack.
Let me say this, right? And I agree with everything like what Tim just said. It's for people to feel that it's unpleasant to kiss someone of the same sex, that's because you're homophobic. I'm gonna say that, and that come from family values, people teaching you things. I mean, all I can do is right now is speak from the woman's aspect. Me being a lesbian, a woman knows what another woman wants. I'm gonna be honest with you, and so when I kiss my girlfriend, it's about the softness and the intimacy. Have I kissed a man? Yeah, the lips is hard. You don't take care of them, and and that was when I was young. You know what I mean? But it's something so intimate and special about the lips being soft and the lip gloss, all of that for me. So I don't think nothing's wrong with it. Kissing a man is not for me. It don't feel right. And anytime I go to kiss my baby, it's always right. Even if she just wake up, lips are still soft because I'm talking about these lips. It's still soft and because of the care that she gives her body. You feel what I'm saying? Me now, I have to put on the chapstick. I will pull out my chapstick and make sure ain't got no chappy lips trying to kiss her. And she'll tell you that. Me and chapstick are best friends. And that's the brand. Chapstick.
You are crazy, Stan.
I mean, you got uh, I kiss women that had hard lips at some point. But it's on it depends on the person. Every person that was born male doesn't have hard lips, and I can attest for that. But if people have a problem, like it's a mental thing. If you find if you find it, kissing the same, if you in a same sex kiss, that's something that's in your brain. But and like I said, I've uh, dating trans women. Uh, I've never encountered that I can think of any hard lips. Like, okay, I'm kissing a man. And then again, this all could be in the mental thing because mentally I want it to be a certain way, if y'all understand what I'm saying. So sometimes we can sit back and make things uh, the way we want it to be. So like you could be with I could be with a woman and say, hey nigga, I can rock your world. I'm gonna give you the best shit you ever had. Well, the thing is, it's if I mentally want you to give me, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't do nothing no different than anybody else ever did. I just have to have in my mind that I want it to be that way. So it's a mental thing with how feel. It's what you want out of it. So I like I said, if you got a problem kissing somebody and and you feel homophobic about it or you think it's wrong, then you shouldn't be doing it anyway. But I've never had a issue, and there was a problem. It's what we make it, if I kiss you, I want it to be good, so I'm gonna make it good. But as far as men and women and how lips are, women's lips come in all shapes and sizes, and so do men. And you could blindfold people and say, "Hey, is this a man's lip? This a woman's lip?" You wouldn't really know. So
Trust me, I would.
okay. I mean, I'm not going to debate that. Yeah, probably would. But yeah, like I say,
Press on a man's lip, it go right to their teeth. The women, they got a little bit more there. You don't go right for me. Women
yeah.
I've been with, it don't go right to their teeth. I'm still on the skin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's my answer.
All right, Kalani.
And apply some lip gloss before I gave my answer.
All right.
So I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna answer. I think that a lot of it is conditioning. We've been conditioned how to think, how to feel, how to speak, how to respond to certain things, and you don't understand what you really like or what you really want for yourself until you decondition and get all that stuff that's been taught to you and taught incorrectly out of you. So I want to say that first. Um, Kissing the same sex, opposite sex, I think kissing is kissing. I think that the way you feel about the kiss comes from either attraction or what you've been taught. Because I think kissing is kissing. I used to think that kissing a woman was like, oh, I would get so like sick to my stomach, like ready to throw up. And one time, a girl kissed me in the club. We had a few drinks. Yes, we did. And she kissed me, and I was like, oh, it's not that bad. It's not that crazy. Okay. It's the same thing. It's just how I feel about that person. So
Right.
I just think you just gotta go within yourself and really explore some things that you haven't explored to really find out whether you like it or not, or whether you don't, and not just go off of what you've been taught. That's my answer.
Thank you, Kalani. Oh man, this question, I see y'all was thinking about the kiss question. So I agree with Kalani. It's all in how you feel about the person, and then it's that mental conditioning. I remember the first time I was about to kiss a woman in my mind, because you in society, I thought this was going to be the most disgusting thing I ever do in my fucking life. And then it's going to change everything I thought about myself. And then when I did it, I said, oh, okay. I don't feel sick. I don't feel queasy. I actually feel excited about this. And again, that comes from attraction. Like, I've been married to two men, I have kissed men before. Um, there is a difference for me. There's a difference. So I'm not sure if it's an attraction thing or if it's a them thing, but it's a lot better with the girl versus the men. So let's go to the next question. I think y'all gonna like this one. When it comes to sexual exploration, what's the difference between heterosexual and queer experiences? If you've never been in the same, opposite sex relationship, just give me, what you think. And then if you have, give me your full perspective. So I'm just going to go with Tim first with this one.
As far as the physical union, it's not a lot of differences between heterosexual and LGBT, LGBT, our sex lives. Um, um, but as far as the connection and the energy, it's different. Um, I'm attracted to men for certain reasons, and I'm attracted to women for certain reasons. Even though I don't actively seek out or have sex with women anymore, I think the connection and the energies are different. Um, the feel is different. The emotional connection is the same. It's just a different type of intensity. So those are what my collective experiences are as far as this topic is concerned. That's my answer.
Thank you, Tim. All right, Kalani, you up next.
I think it goes back to what I said earlier about the conditioning. But to add to that, I think over on the LGBT hour, as Tim would say, our side, I think there's more exploration because you get to set the boundary. I think we get to set the parameter for where we could go with this and how what we can explore over here versus on the other side, it's kind of already conditioned that you do this, you do that, this is what you got to do, and that's it. I think over here you can explore a little bit more. You have more options to explore. You have more kind of leadway to just kind of go for what you want. So there are differences with men and with women, but I do think I disagree with the all the sex all might be the same. I I think sex is very, very different on many levels. My answer, that was it.
Thank you, Kalani. Come on, Smack.
Well, I'm gonna say this, right? Hetero. This is my opinion. Nobody else's. This is just my opinion. Heterosexual sex is almost like it's scripted. Like the man is supposed to do certain things, and the woman's supposed to be doing certain things. And most time it's boring, unless you got a little spice into it. Uh, when it comes to queer side of things, I have my certain ways about, how I like things, but I've learned a lot and how to not be so stuck in my frame and this is how it's supposed to be. Kind of let my hair down a little bit and try some new things. You know what I'm saying? So it's very different. Um, the experiences, we we don't mind exploring maybe once, see if it's something we like. But if it ain't, we ain't coming back. We ain't going back to it. Keeping it real. Whereas in a heterosexual relationship, sometimes if it's something the man really want to do, that dominance and I run this ish, this is how we're gonna do it type thing, and it's almost like in some, I'm not saying all, some heterosexual, y'all, that's how it is. The man leads and the woman follows. I'm just keeping it real. But in queer experiences, we like to have fun. We like to try new things. We'll try at least once. I mean, I've tried some things once. I ain't going back to that stuff. Excuse my language. I ain't going back. But and it's all about pleasing and not about performance. I feel it's all about pleasing. Taking me to Peru and back, or taking her to Peru and back.
All right, Vonda, stand.
See, my answer is always gonna be it's gonna be the most unpopular answer here, but there ain't no difference. And when we say that the LGBTQ community explores more, that I don't believe. You got heterosexual couples that explore just as much, or even more. Um, when you go into a sex store, a sex toy store, those sex toy stores wasn't created for the gay community. Those were heterosexual people that those stores were created for them to explore their sexuality and things. So all those things in those stores was not a gay-driven thing. Heterosexual people explore their sexuality just as much as the gay community. And it ain't, you got in the gay community, you got some things set in people's minds. See, the thing is, we can't stereotype or categorize what people do and just say, hey, the gay community does this thing and the heterosexual community is this way. You got that in all aspects. You have it where you got the gay community that they explore things, the heterosexual community, it's all the same. It's just in am I top or am I bottom? You got gays that sit back and have issues with. I got trans girls that have issues with a man likes to be a bottom. And then you got trans girls that are tops, and everybody's got an opinion. But we can't say who explores sex more than anybody. Going to the sex store, you got straight people in there all day. That's what they do. If a woman puts a dick in my ass, I'm gay. I mean, a man puts a dick in them ass, I'm gay, but a man's wife can put a strap on and stick a dick in his ass, and they're exploring sex. You know, so we can't just sit back and categorize and say, oh, well, you know, this is what this is, because everybody's different. So we can't always say, hey, this is how this community is, and this people are what they are. And you have all aspects of something. You can sit back and say, you know, white couples only fuck this way, and black couples fuck this way. Well, we can see black porn, and we see black people fucking a certain way, and we see white people fucking a certain way, but it's still fucking. And we can't sit back and say who explores more or not. So it ain't it's everybody does. So I'm just gonna, my answer is, you know, everybody explores it. I can't sit back and I will never sit back and say, hey, well, the gay community, we explore more than the heterosexual community. No, that's not true. Heterosexual community explores their sexuality a lot more, but it's only what we see in our community because this is the only people we fucking deal with. So we don't know what goes on in somebody else's room. But like I say, when you look in the sex toy store, it's not, you got gays in there and you got heterosexual people. It's not a gay sex toy store. You got straights in there buying the same shit, exploring the same way. So my mind is just too open to sit back and say, this is how, you know, no. People, you know, it ain't no different. We all explore. And that's my answer.
Thank you, Stan. Kalani, did you want to say something?
Based on what you just said, Stan, I think it sounds great. It sounds good. But if it was all the same, why would we need to say heterosexual and LGBT? If everything was all, everybody's exploring the same thing, we would all just be the same.
But basically, if you think about it, we really are. But it's all on what we are attracted to and what we want. So we basically, it's all the same. It's just like with a trans girl dating a lesbian. You know, it's you say, well, if you're a trans girl, why are you dating a lesbian, and yet you topping a lesbian? You know, I can't answer all those questions, but what is the answer to that? Okay, I'm a trans woman, but I'm attracted to lesbians. I don't like fucking men, but I like to fuck a woman. You know, we can't categorize and say what's supposed to be. People are gonna go for what they want. And this is why sometimes in our mind, you know, people get frustrated over the wrong shit.
Right.
Okay, I could care less what you like to fuck and what you do. And I'm not gonna categorize it and say, okay, damn, Kalani likes fucking a woman, so why is she a trans? You know, I ain't gonna sit back and try to figure that shit out. And that's only what you want, and that's what you like. So I can't categorize any of it. And my mind is too open to sit back and be worrying about what other people like to fucking do. You know, what
Right.
you like is what you like.
So if your mind's like, it'd be nice for everybody's mind to be that open, but they're not.
Okay, but I can't control that, and you can't control that. And my opinion ain't gonna matter. So I'm not gonna offer my opinion to you about what you like and try to convince you or try to figure out why you crazy.
You
That's
just
what.
gave your opinion though on this.
Right. That's my point.
You
The question,
confusing me.
you
You
answered the
just gave
question.
you just gave your opinion like I gave my opinion. It's my
No,
opinion.
because
On the
no.
channel.
Listen.
You
You
answered
know,
the question.
you taking it wrong
I
because when I
answered the
said what my opinion is, I'm not throwing my opinion out there on you. I'm just saying that's how I think. My opinion is I don't care what people do. And then if you sit back and like something, I'm not gonna offer an opinion to it. Like, why are you doing that? You know, I can't answer that because I'm not in your brain. I wasn't raised like you. I don't know why you get turned on to what you get turned on to. And that's the problem with what we do in society. We you know, even with religion, that's Because we sit back and we have our own opinions about how people should be. I don't care how anybody is.
So your answer is that there is no difference.
There ain't none.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
There's none.
I just want to add to that. When you look at heterosexual relationships, right?
Right.
These numbers up for everyone, people tuned in. A lot of relationships don't last because either one is looking for excitement and the other one wants to still stay with the norm.
And that's the same thing in the gay community. Same thing.
Hold on, you ain't let me finish, bro.
All right.
And I'm saying it doesn't happen in the gay community. The question said, when it comes to sexual exploitation, what's the difference between heterosexual and queer experiences? You have, that's what the question is. And I feel there is a difference because some people are in heterosexual relationships knowing daggone well they need to come on over here with our community. And I'm going to keep it there. I'm just saying because of how they was raised. So it's called forced, I forget what it's called. They're forcing themselves to be into something they're not happy with when they really want to explore some other things. But they too scared to let whoever they're in a relationship with know that. You never know. They might want to explore some other things across the aisle. So at the end of the day, it's about communication. Is it different? To me, yes. Yes.
My thing is this.
When I think about my grandparents, when I think about my grandparents who were heterosexual, my grandmother was in one bedroom and my grandfather was in another. You ain't getting that in no. I don't see that in the queer experience. They make mistakes.
That's why
when
you talk about it, we talk about things like with the church and stuff like that. This is where lives get ruined because you got and this is part of what I'm saying.
I didn't bring no church in here at all.
I didn't say that. Just listen to me. Okay, so
that is my opinion. I don't bring church.
You got a lot of people that's married that are married because of what society say they should be. And you got a lot of men that marry women and lives get ruined because people get into relationships just because of the way society said it's supposed to be. We can just look at all the men that's married, but they sneak out and involved with gay guys. And you got women married that go with lesbians. You got all this undercover down low shit that goes on. So my whole point is, regardless, everybody is exploring sex and they explore things. No, I don't put a category on a heterosexual is more exploratory than this person. Every human beings. And that's the bottom line.
One more question, Stan. Do you think that there's more freedom over here to explore?
In the gay community, it is because that's just the stereotype of what the gay community is. So that is the because that's the stereotype of it. But then, like I said, when you go into the sex toy stores, you see heterosexuals in there. I see couples in there all the time buying shit. They're buying stuff in there.
Our type of sex.
I don't go in no toy stores no more.
I mean, anyway.
Let's put Tim up. Tim wanted to say something.
Yeah, I forgot what it was. Yeah. Everything went on for so long, I forgot what it was.
Okay, Tim.
I forgot. I forgot.
We're trying to understand his answer because that's all.
I understood what he was saying. He was basically, and he's allowed to have his opinion. He's saying to him, it's all the same. Y'all are saying it's different. I'm a person that has lived both lives. I've lived as a heterosexual person, and I lived in the queer community. And I'm here to tell you there is a difference. And the difference is, and I'm going to start off with what Stan said. He's saying there's no difference. But in my mind, once you start to explore LGBTQ acts, then you might have to revisit what your sexuality is. You might have to revisit. In which, in my case, I had to revisit. when I was in a heterosexual relationship, dealing with heterosexual male, rigid. You had to deal with ego. They were a bit rigid in what they were willing to do. The exploration piece was very limited. And, again, that goes back to society. If you start to explore more things and it appears or looks like you're venturing off into LGBT land, they're going to pull you back because they don't want you to go over there. So that to me is the difference. I think being LGBTQ plus is more freeing for me. In the dynamic with a woman is more freeing because you have to try different things. You have to bring different things into the bedroom to get some of the orgasms that you want because we don't have the tools, right? Or we have to use different body parts. There's a lot of improvisation. What is it? I can't get the word out. Improvisation. I'm sorry. Yeah, so we do a lot of different things, which makes it fun, which makes it exciting. And when I do go
Improvise.
into the improvise, I'm sorry, thank you. And when you go into like Stan said, the porn shop and look at these sex toys, yeah, I see heterosexual people there, but they're not getting the things that I would get.
Because everybody's different. We can't keep saying that this one group is not exploring sex and
No,
all
Stan,
that.
I heard everything you said, and I partially agree with you. I partially because I lived in
All
both
we can
worlds.
talk about, Peach, is our experiences. So your experiences with men is one way. There's another woman that had experiences with men is going to be different than your experience. We can't just say, "Hey, I was married twice, and this happened to me." That's not the standard. So there's women that's been married to
I have
men. This,
been right.
but
I understand that. I have been with men. I have been with all types of men. I've been with trans attracted men.
all right.
I've been with down low men. I've been with so many kinds of men. I've been with men that wanted to explore, but it was a limit to it. Very limited because they didn't want to cross that line. The trans attracted male, he was open, right? But then it was a line for me and him. And then there was a line when it came to him and the trans person he was dealing with. But in the community, it's the same line. But the reason why I say it's more freeing because being with a woman, you have to try different things because they don't have the body parts that you have. So they become more creative. They have to try different things. They're open to more stuff. So, okay, let's put Tim on. I see Tim is remembering.
Okay, I remember. Okay, so here's my thing. I don't. I'm not going to say that there's not a difference, but I am going to say I don't understand why everybody is acting like heterosexuals don't do all of the exact same things that we do. I don't understand why people do.
Ain't
I don't
nobody
understand why. I don't know. I don't understand why the panel thinks that heterosexuals don't do as much as we do. As somebody who has lived both
That's not what we're
heterosexual.
saying, Tom.
Yeah, I never said that.
That we never said that. The question is, was there a difference between heterosexual sex and LGBT sex? And there's an explicit difference. Number one, never mind. Just go ahead.
I mean, body part wise, yes, there's an obvious difference, but they're doing the same thing. They're doing anal. They're eating. They're doing everything that we do. Is what I'm saying.
So then why isn't everybody in the panel
Everybody ain't doing
heterosexual?
that, man.
Everybody
Doesn't
is
have to
doing
be
that now.
everybody.
Why is
Is
everybody not
not doing that
heterosexual?
shit. Excuse
I
my
could
language.
not stick my finger in my husband's ass. I could
Okay, that's
not
you, but somebody else
handcuff
is.
him.
Yes. But
I
what y'all
You
could
got to
not.
Somebody
realize,
else is.
everybody.
the
He
the
said
Why is
the
everybody
everybody
the,
not
is doing it.
heterosexual?
the
He
latest
said
trend, the
specific.
latest trend
Everybody is
is
doing it. No, they
the
not.
latest trend is women eating men's asses,
Yes.
and
And I've
that's
tried
been a
it.
couple of
Everybody
years,
ain't
And if
doing
Yeah.
you don't do it, that don't mean that nobody else ain't doing it.
it. And
So you
nobody
can't.
is saying
right?
that.
Because
Nobody We
a
move to the next question.
lot of women are doing that now.
Please move
Yeah.
to the next question because
Okay.
nobody's getting
So
nobody.
listen, we're going to no, I think what Stan and Tim is saying, there is no difference really. And everybody else is saying it is. And I think we just have to respect each other's opinion. And that's just
Yeah,
what it is.
I just don't like that everybody, one person can't speak for everybody.
But you
But
doing it.
I'm not.
but
I said this is my opinion. I'm speaking as a lesbian,
Okay.
but
So
I'm
and
not
we giving
speaking.
our opinion
Hold
too.
on. I'm not speaking for every lesbian, but you just basically let me know how my thought and what I believe is all wrong.
I didn't say that. I
Yes, you
respect
did.
what you say because that's your experience. I'm not saying that you're wrong. Not
okay,
at
let's
all.
move. Let's
I'm a,
move
Let's
to
move
the
on.
Y'all
next.
just have a difference of opinion.
Yeah, we
It's
just have a
yeah.
difference in
That's
opinion
what
of opinion, and
I'm
that's
saying. But I
fine.
don't like nobody trying to drill nothing on me. Like what I'm thinking is wrong either.
I
You
didn't
can
say
That's
have
that.
your own
fine.
opinion, and that's
That's
cool, and I
fine.
respect
That's
it. But to tell me like what I'm thinking, we gotta stop doing that. No, I don't have to stop doing that.
You taking it way out of context.
No, but I do. The reason why I keep saying something is because when I hear people say it back, it's nothing that I said. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying that straight people,
No.
heterosexual people, do not explore, or we
they
explore
do.
more than they do.
That's my
I
answer.
said that we have a freedom to explore certain things that they might have a reluctance to do. I'm not, and there is a difference between the type of sex that you do here and the type of sex you do there. There, for me, it's an opinion. It's not. I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm not speaking for the whole trans community. I'm not speaking for the whole gay community. I can only speak for me, who has been in heterosexual relationships and homosexual relationships. I can only speak for me. That's all
Right.
I'm saying.
Right.
And
Yeah.
nobody's wrong. It's just your opinion.
It's just
And
your
when I ask
opinion.
questions, I'm asking so that I understand your position and your opinion. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just asking so that I better understand.
Right. Yep. And I agree. Like I said, I've been with all types of men. In my opinion, it's always a barrier. But then I think it comes with masculine energy because even with smack, there is this wall. It's a barrier here. But for us, we could do more because of the lack of parts. So it is what it is. But at least we had the conversation, and for the viewers that are watching, I'm pretty sure you don't formulated your thoughts, and I hope you learned something from this. Not all of us think that you are boring little tightwads. That's not living. Um, so the next question, it's funny that we brought up sex shops and all of this other stuff. Before your first queer sexual experience, did you turn to porn for information or guidance? If so, how did it shape your expectations or understanding of what queer sex is supposed to be? I'm going to go with Stan.
My answer is no. I never turned to porn for that.
Ooh, so how did you just knew?
Yeah, never. I never even watched porn. I never
Oh,
watched it, so I didn't have any guidelines on shit. I didn't. No, never. I never looked at porn. I didn't. I was dealing with sex when I was like 13, 14 years old. I didn't even start looking. I'd never seen porn until I was like 19. Honestly. So no. So my answer is no. I didn't porn. Never had no part of that.
Thank you, Stan. Tim.
I'm like Stan. I was never really big on porn, and it's crazy. A majority of my friends and a majority of the people that I meet and date, like that's like a major thing for them. But I never had like a real strong need for it. I didn't really need too much guidance in the sex department.
Right. No.
Oh, okay. Go y'all. Go y'all. Go y'all. All right, Kalani, you up next.
Listen, I didn't need any guidance, but I was very curious to see where this attraction could go. Because at first it's just attraction and you're attracted to what you're attracted to. But then you want to see like what's gonna happen. So I did. I turned it on because I wanted to see if I ever get to this level with this person, like what is it gonna be like? What is it gonna do? But I think watching it, my expectation was here, but what I got was like here. So I think it produces a false sense of expectation that you just have to go with the person and just explore and see what happens. Because if you start watching that and thinking that you're getting a porn star and you just getting Bob from down the street, you know, yeah, your expectations is gonna be crazy. But yeah, I did. I turned to it just to see what it was gonna be like.
All right. Thank you, Miss Kalani. Smack.
Nah, I ain't watching no porn. Person I went was older, not much older than me, but they had experience, and I was, they taught me things, and then once I was like, okay, this is boring, and is there more out there? Then I used to watch my brother's porn tapes, and then it was heterosexual. So then you had to go and get had to go to people to go into the Salisbury had this adult bookstore, and I couldn't go in there, and I wasn't old enough to go in, and I'd be like, "Yo, I need women on women, not this woman on man. I need woman on woman, so I can see what else they're doing because it's got to be more to it than this." And that's where the education came from. That's when I started working to save up money to go. Hey, can you take this in there and go buy? Ask them for this, and it should be no more than this. And I had people buying stuff for me. There was only one adult store in Salisbury that stayed open almost all night. You know what I'm talking about, Tim?
Uh huh.
Sometimes I had to pay people $2 just to go in there and buy my stuff, man. But that's what I did. Yep.
Thank you, Smack. $2, you were cheap. That's some cheap payment to get somebody to go in a store.
That was back in the 80s. $2 was a lot of money. You get a couple
Yeah,
pairs.
$2 was like $10 back then.
Yeah.
So this is gonna make y'all laugh. I've been watching porn since I've been 5. My grandmother and them had these tapes, and I found them and I put them in the VCR at night. And do y'all remember Emmanuel After Dark? I know Stan remembers Emmanuel After Dark on Showtime.
Yeah.
The soft porn. But anyway, I just want to start out by saying the lesbian porn totally sucks. You learn nothing from it. It looks like I don't know, like amateur porn. I don't care where you watch it. It could be the hardcore one. It sucks.
You watch
So
it for
every it sucks. It's like what in the hell? But I will give heterosexual people credit for this. Y'all porn is off the chain. It has visuals. It shows you stuff that you don't even want to probably even see. Listen, it taught me what I was not into. That Emmanuel After Dark, when I saw them with the animal, I was like, no, I can't watch this because this is too much with the horses. And back when we were little, back in the day, and they had it on TV. You don't see that now. But yeah, I did not learn anything about being with a woman from porn because the porn sucked. But everything about being with a man, I learned it through the porn, and I learned some other freaky stuff that I started enjoying, and I figured out a way to implement it into my lifestyle with a woman. So that is my answer. But yes, if you're watching lesbian porn, sucks.
Well, what did you take from them, Peach?
For what? From the
What did you implement on the
heterosexual
other
porn?
side?
Okay, well, I'll tell you. Look at everybody sitting up like, wait a minute, what she take? The beauty of heterosexual porn, my favorite section. Can I say it, Von? I can tell my favorite section. I'm
Let
gonna
her tell
say
it, Vonda. Let her tell it.
it. The
Go
D
ahead,
and
tell
D,
it.
the
Tell it.
DP, the DP.
DP.
I know Stan know what I'm saying.
DP.
Stick
You
pick.
tell I don't know nothing about it.
I'm gonna put it in the chat. I'm not gonna say it loud.
Okay.
That's what I added to our life. Y'all see it?
I don't see it yet. Oh, was it in this chat?
It's in the private chat.
Oh, it's in a private chat.
Everybody looking like
I
what?
don't see
Why
it.
don't you say what it is?
Okay.
I don't see it.
So what I took from the heterosexual realm from the porn was the double penetration and took it over to the lesbian realm.
So what's wrong with that?
Oh. I gotta look that up.
Yeah, look it up. That is the most to me in the porn. That's the most exciting piece to it that
Really?
heterosexuals have.
So what's that?
That's exotic to me. That's exciting. That's what make heterosexual sex probably unboring.
Well, gay people do that too.
Yeah, I do. I
Okay.
know. I told you I implemented it into my lifestyle. So
So when women do it, they got two holes to double penetrate. When men do it, they just got one hole for double penetration. Okay.
so look, but that's the difference. That's the difference in heterosexual and queer experiences.
Yep, that's what I'm
So
saying.
you can literally take four.
That's all we saying. It's all different, but we all experiment. But yeah,
I must have a boring sex life. I got to try some stuff.
especially in trans porn, they double penetration is like part of that.
Look at how you just lit up, Stan.
I mean,
I watched gay male porn, and honey, I'm just gonna leave that to the end for one of the questions at the end. I'm gonna leave that for the end. All right.
I find it amusing.
Gay men porn is something, but I'm gonna save what I was about to say for the end. All right, so let's talk about safe sex because people don't believe that you can have safe sex within the community. What steps do you take to ensure that your sexual experiences are safe? We could leave the consensual part out because we done been through that with the maps, but what steps do you take to ensure that your sexual experiences are safe? Let's go with Tim.
Hello?
He said hello and left. Stan, what do you do to make sure your sexual experiences are safe?
well, honestly, I use condoms. And unfortunately, with the types of drugs we have, PrEP, Biktarvy, so all that, so people feel that with those you're undetectable and you can't transmit, and it's kind of a false insecurity, because even though you can't transmit anything, so people sit back and still have sex, raw sex, but there's still syphilis and gonorrhea and things like that. And so it gives people that false sense of security that, okay, I can still go ahead and have all kind of sex I want because I'm taking PrEP, Biktarvy, and so I'm not detectable and I can't transmit it. But then you forget about the gonorrhea and the syphilis and things. So my thing is just stay protected, and that's my answer.
Thank you, Stan. Tim, you back?
I'm sorry. I was looking at some of the comments because some of the
You was looking
comments.
at porn, Tim. You know it.
Damn it, Stan. You done told them all. Um, what was the question again?
Safe sex. How do you practice safe sex?
I'm not a shy person, and I'm very direct. So I keep a big clear cup of condoms right next to my bed, and I ask. I ask the questions that I want to know. So I mean, if my whole thing is this: if somebody has something, they should tell you. But the reality of the world we live in, people are not going to tell you if they have something. Most people won't. So if you don't sit down and you don't have that conversation ahead of time and you pop up with some stuff, you didn't use protection, that person is wrong for what they did to you. But you are just as much to blame as that person for not asking those questions about everything that you need to know, like diseases, things of that nature, before you had sex. And I think it's become very common in society, just like Stan said, because of all of this stuff that's out here now. People don't really think about all of the other things that you can contract. Okay, well, you don't have to worry about your HIV, but there are so many other things out here that you can contract and then unknowingly take home to somebody, or pass on to the next. So yeah, that's my answer.
Thank you, Tim. Wanda disappeared. Kalani.
Well, this go around, I agree with the man.
Oh, wow.
I actually agree with the man.
Oh, okay.
I agree with Stan that there are other things out there besides the things that you need prep for. So you got to do what you got to do. Use condoms. I agree with Tim. You have to do your due diligence because people are not going to sometimes offer you that information. So sometimes you have to create a space where y'all can have that conversation, especially before you laying down having sex. So we got to do our due diligence and limit the people you having sex with. I know people don't want to say that, but yeah, I got to be auntie today. Like, don't have sex with everybody. Like, at least have a limit to what you can do. So yeah, so that you can at least pinpoint if something happens, what's going on. Anyway, that's my answer.
All right. So it looks like Vonda stepped out. So believe it or not, in a female relationship, you can have safe sex. There are dental dams, there are finger condoms that are out. There are actual oh, I wish I had it with me. It's like a little miniature dildo you could slide on your fingers and it covers them, and then you could press the vibrate button and get it. You could glove up and
Peirrce,
get
do you know
thing.
they have a women's condom now? They've
Yeah.
had them for
Uh-huh.
a few years. I love them. I take the ring out and It feels just like you just slipping it. You just oh my! It feels just like raw sex,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
and it's super safe because it's thicker than a regular condom.
How do you use them, Tim?
It's
It
you
go in a
insert it.
woman.
You insert it. No, but we can use them too. You
That's what I'm
just
saying.
take
How do
the
you use them?
huh?
How do you use them?
You just put lube inside it and put lube inside of it and
Uh
just
huh.
slide it on
Slide
your
it on.
yeah, slide it on, and then you put lube on the outside and insert it in. And
Interesting.
the plastic is not confining like a condom, so
Okay.
it feels like you are actually live inside with
Thank you,
no
Tim. Thank you.
restriction.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, it is a blessing.
You answered. Thank you.
But you can put it in, it's one that can go in you in a woman.
Uh huh.
So it's lots of things that you could do. And for the women that are out there looking, you can catch a disease. Don't believe that with lesbian sex you can't catch stuff, because you can. So
Yeah.
be safe and know what your person's medical is. Check that out. Find out how their health is. You can get something. So I don't know. I think Smack is still out. All right, so let's get to the next. We're gonna skip over that question because we already at the 10 o'clock mark. And this question I can't wait to ask because I want to know what all of y'all gonna say. If you had the chance to experience a different gender identity or sexual orientation for a day, which would you choose and what would you hope to learn or understand from that experience? Let's go with Stan. Let me guess, a trans man.
uh, no, actually, no. I would experience as a trans woman, and if I did that for a day, and looking back, when I look at certain things, I would say, uh, honestly, if I was a trans woman, I'd probably be like the biggest hoe out there. So for real, and I can understand certain things on how trans women are and how they get approached by men, and then because I'm like shit, and I'd be like, but that's my answer. I mean, if I did, and what I would learn from that is, um, I mean, what I learned, what I think is, I understand how why some trans women think the way they think and do some of the things they do. Um, but but then at the same time, I don't know if I would just say, um, the issues and problems and things they go through I understand, how hard it is for a trans woman to be what she is. And so, but um if I had to live it for a day, I would just live for a day for the experience. But that's my answer. But I do appreciate what they go through and how hard it is for them to be and live their life every day. And with me dealing with them, I see it firsthand, and I totally understand, and they why they do some of the things they do, and that's why I don't judge uh, what they have to do if they, if it's sex work or anything like that, because it's a very hard lifestyle, and I applaud Kalani just to sit back and for you to come out and be you. You're a hero. You really are. And you got more strength than most men do. All right. That's my answer.
Thank you, Stan. All right, Vonda.
Can you
If you
repeat?
had if you had the chance to experience a different gender identity or sexual orientation for a day, which would you choose and what would you hope to learn or understand from that experience?
Hmm. Probably being a gay man. Um, I want to understand. I mean, not that I want to, because you know, because everybody think because I'm a tomboy, you know. But I would like to understand how masculinity, sexuality, vulnerability all intersect for them. You know what I'm saying? And you know how society treats them differently compared to a black lesbian woman. I think it would give me more empathy, probably um, a better perspective on the struggles and the joys that they navigate through in life. So that's my answer.
Thank you, thank you. Let's get Kalani.
Well, this is an interesting question because I've lived a few of these, these sexual orientations for more than a day. Um, I mean, it's the truth. I've kind of done a lot of them, but I guess the one that I haven't done, I've done the gay man, I've done trans, I've done heterosexual. Like, I guess the one that I have not done is lesbian. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. So maybe not for a day though. Give me like 2 hours. Give me like two hours. You know, cause me, if I like something, I'm in there, and I don't want to be in there like that. So I don't want them turning me out. I like my black men. Anyway,
All
um,
right.
yeah. So it would probably be lesbian, I guess, because I would want to see how that feminine energy, like Vonda was saying, how the masculine energy and the sexual energy come together with the gay men. I want to see how lesbians do it. Yeah.
A femme or a stud?
In my comfort zone, it would be a stud. If I was going outside of that and really going against the grain, she would have to be like really, really pretty, really, really lipstick. Yeah. I might try it this year. You never know. I might try it. I'll
Tim,
let y'all know about the experience.
yeah, let us know. What you gonna try, Tim?
What you mean? Oh, I would definitely because people have assumed for the longest because I do drag that I want to be a woman, and it's always been the farthest thing from my mind. I just like to entertain. That's the gayest form of entertainment there is. Um, so being trans for a day would be definitely the one I would like to experience. Also because I've had so many trans friends, um, throughout the last 30 years, just to see, just to actually feel the things that they feel and experience. Um, I have this thing about me why my empathy is like overwhelming, and I always like to understand other people's, other people's point of view or other people's experiences, so that I can better understand and navigate myself around them. Also, a major thing for me has been the fact that I'm a top. If I were versatile, I believe that I wouldn't have as much problem. No, I know for a fact because I've passed up on some really great opportunities because of the fact that I'm not first. Like being penetrated doesn't feel sexy or sexual to me. So to be trans for a day and to be verse for a day, just so I could see.
At the same time?
Huh?
At the same time?
No.
I was just
Well,
asking
I
like
mean,
verse and
shit.
trans, or
If I'm
trans one day
experienced,
and verse the next.
you said what?
Trans the same day as being verse, or them two separate days?
But is the experience gonna be any different if they on
Oh,
separate
I
days and
wouldn't
on
know.
one day?
I wouldn't
Huh?
know. I wouldn't know.
Oh. Well, I didn't think that far into it, Kaylani.
It just came to mind, but I wouldn't know.
Okay, okay,
I've never been verse. I don't know.
gotcha. That's my answer, Pierce.
Thank
So you
you.
saying you? I just want to make sure, God, you would want to go. I'm trying to understand where you want to go. So you want to be trans so that you can experience the bottom.
No, it was two totally different things. One was sexual orientation. One was like your orientation in the LGBTQ form that you identify as. So
Identify
if
as snack.
so, I'm saying if I wanted to change who I identify as and try someone else, it would be trans. If I wanted to change something sexually and try something else, it would be verse. It's not. They're not together.
I get it. Wow.
They're not together. They're just two separate things.
We got it, Tim. We got
I
Okay,
got
ain't nobody saying nothing. Everybody shit.
it. We got it.
it.
We said
I got it.
we got it.
Oh man. So with me
I
answering
love
this,
this panel.
listen, if I had I would love to do this for more than 24 hours. I would love to be a black male pansexual and give me a week at doing this. I will be dating a new identity and orientation every day to see what that experience will be like.
Peach,
I
you
will
so
be
freaky.
using my tool
Peach, you so freaky.
in different ways. I might even mess with my pansexual black male ass during that week to see. I would just take that body for a ride just for the experience. Just because I want to know. I will run that male body just for the experience. Frontwards, backwards, sideways,
That
and then
mileage
probably
is gonna
come
be
back.
high.
And then I'll come back and write a book called How I Let My Male Ego Go. Please.
Sound like you've been giving this a lot of thought.
A whole
Yes,
lot of
I
Decide on
thought,
this
have.
man.
question, Peach.
A whole lot of
I have.
thought. It's detailed and
This
everything.
question was for
And I mean,
you.
I'm talking like maybe some years.
Y'all know this is the
Yeah.
last damn question
This
too.
question was for her.
It
Yeah,
was.
this
It
question was
was.
for her.
Because
This
Uh-oh.
question
seriously,
was for you for sure.
I think about it all the time. Like if I was a man, if I was all the way a man, what would I
Pierce,
do?
Pierce, this is the
Yes.
last damn question. Now,
She knew exactly what she was doing.
Let me put everybody up on the screen so y'all can ask y'all questions.
I think you just answered.
That was a showstopper.
Listen,
I can only hold my head because I didn't even know that, y'all. I'm being for real.
you didn't know that, Smack?
I just learned something tonight. I know a while
Well,
ago she asked me if I were a man for a day. You know what I mean? We've had conversations like that. Would I be, sticking it here, sticking it there, and everywhere? I'm like, nah, I wouldn't do that. That's not safe. But
Yeah,
wow,
be careful where
this
you
last
stick it.
question, I really thought long and hard, but I would never thought that she would come with that one.
Yeah, I want to figure it out. I wonder, like, how does it work? Like,
Listen to the lived experiences out here.
It ain't enough hours in the day for you, Peach. In the weekend.
no.
That's a lot. Is that body gonna rest at all?
no, it'll rest when I'm done with it. But
Oh
I
my
just
god.
would like to know.
Gonna have to put it in a vault. Don't nobody touch it. It has a
Oh my
permanent
god!
orgasm. Don't nobody touch it. Don't mess with it.
Listen,
Fellas,
I would take that body and try to get with a lesbian. Me and that body would be everywhere.
In everything, literally. Mm-mm-mm.
So, have we learned anything tonight?
y'all
Answering these
crazy.
questions.
Y'all
I
are
love this
crazy. That's what I
family.
learned tonight.
I love this family.
What were
Mm-mm-mm.
you
Oh,
Right?
going to say? You said I'll save it to the end for the questions, Peach.
that was
That was what
it.
she was going.
Oh, ain't that crazy? That's crazy.
That's
That
what
was
she
a
was saving.
showstopper.
Yeah.
You
I'm
got me
telling you, that
speechless.
body, I would do everything. I might even turn into a trans woman with that body in the end.
Oh, you
Hey,
making
I just
alterations
take
to the
that
body
male
too.
body in for a ride.
Girl, you need more than a week. You need a month, a year.
Oh, wow. You wow.
Woo.
Y'all have any questions for each other based off of everything that you heard tonight?
I got more questions for you, actually.
Oh Lord. Stan looking at me like she is crazier than what I thought she was.
Hey, it's yeah, it's just that you had no hesitation in anything you said. It's like, hey, this is
Right.
you had a chance to say it all, and like I said, this ain't like overnight. This is like years and thoughts, and
A lot of thought went into that answer.
yeah,
now you know what Peirce be thinking about when she be quiet.
hey, I see a book coming out of that.
Ted, I don't know why you wouldn't do yours simultaneously together.
You said what?
Why you wouldn't be a trans woman and be versed at the same time?
That's a lot.
Is it?
Is it?
That's some
Really?
boy. Hell yeah.
You
That
think
Going
sound
from
so?
like
How
him.
a
so?
that sound like a good time and a person that'll never run out of company.
Well,
Maybe that's why I ran out of company. Oh God.
I ain't trying
I
to
love
find. I
this
ain't trying to put no
family.
mileage on nothing. I just want to see.
Honey,
I'm curious.
Oh God.
listen. Anybody that want to be a man, go talk to my surgeon. He still got the stuff over there, I guess. I don't know what he did with it. I don't know what he did
Hey,
with it.
they ain't
I
use
don't
all of
know.
it.
Huh?
They ain't use all of it.
Not all of it. I'm sure they got something over there in the freezer because I didn't want it.
So nobody has any questions for each other.
I think
No questions?
None.
yeah,
Okay.
Not
Smack
tonight. It
don't
was.
have any.
we didn't
Y'all
cover
have
a
been
lot.
very enlightening tonight, though. Y'all some freaky people, I tell you that.
I'm not. I'm pretty boring.
I doubt that. You would peach. I doubt that. Mm-mm. You can't
Right.
sell me that dream.
Not
Mm-mm.
after the night.
Not what all Peach want to do.
I'm thinking
God
about
no.
Stan when Stan said I want to be a trans woman. And I was just like,
I was shocked.
I
Stan
didn't.
as a trans woman. I can see all the things you would be doing, Stan. I don't think you'll be the average trans woman with a
Nah.
9 to 5. I can see you all over the place. Me and you would be good friends. I'd be the pansexual male,
Getting it.
and you be the trans woman. We will
Getting
be
it.
out there.
Man,
Word of God. See y'all
I'd
come.
have
I'll
me
be
a
running the
popping
opposite
OnlyFans
way.
page.
I'll be like, here they come.
Oh man.
Here these
I
two
can see
come.
Stan. I can see Stan with an OnlyFans.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I
Definitely.
could too. He
I
Acting
can
said he
like
see
would
he's
have
Stan
one.
with
selling
one of
nipples.
those right now.
No, no, I don't. You know what? Actually, and I'll be honest, y'all. You know what? It's. I live a very boring life, believe it or not. Very,
Y'all
very
say
boring.
that now.
I mean,
I
true. It
don't
is.
Once
believe
y'all
that.
get them new bodies, it won't be so boring. It'll be
It's
live and
really
nice.
it's so boring, and I'm not out there like that. It's like it seems like that, but truthfully, it really it looks like more than what it is. I'm
That
really a
grin
dapper,
deceives you.
I can't tell.
right? And I'm
That
telling
grin
you,
deceives you.
it's
All
very.
them pictures.
I
them-
mean, and that's
I
what they
was
are.
like, go ahead. He everywhere. You in Chicago. I'm like, yo, you
Getting
just
it.
on the show.
No, I
But
Having
do have
In
a
a
fun.
whole
question
nother
for
state.
Stan. Stan,
uh,
how would you dress as a trans woman? Would you be dressed in risque?
yeah, I'll be showing
That
everything.
says it all.
Showing
That says
everything.
it all.
Go
I
ahead,
will.
Stan.
My
Go
nails will be
ahead, Stan.
perfect.
He said he paid for it.
I'll be showing the
Huh.
cheeks of my ass. I'll be doing all that.
Stan the Stallion.
Yeah.
See, you get it,
Stand
Stan.
the
Like
stallion
Body
is
yaddy yaddy
crazy.
yaddy
if
yaddy
I was
yaddy
a
yaddy.
pansexual
That's
man, I would
crazy.
be having my shirt buttoned down with my muscles showing.
Yeah. See,
I'll
if
be
you're
out
gonna
there
be
like,
that, be all of
yeah,
it.
I'll be all out there like, yeah, with
Cause
my
y'all think y'all
muscles.
choosing the bodies.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. Me as a gay
until
man, I think
until
I
you get
still be
one with a big
conservative.
belly and
You gonna be a
Man, I'll be showing it
conservative gay
all, man.
male.
I
You
think
won't
you
be a
would be too.
I would
flamboyant
be
one.
like I would be like I am today as smack as a gay man. You never know
Okay.
what you're gonna get.
see,
I
Let me
know.
ask y'all
do
something.
you think you would be the same? You think you would have the same personality?
Oh yeah.
You think so?
Uh-huh.
Let
You
me
I,
ask
gonna
y'all.
I
Can
see
I ask
think
y'all
that.
so too,
something?
though.
I think because she already says I think like a man on everything. So
Hmm.
I think so.
Can I ask you something,
Uh,
Smack?
I probably wouldn't have no I probably wouldn't get a chance to experience being a gay man. Nobody would want me.
I
Stan
got
wanna
one
ask you
question.
something.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, Smack, you don't identify as like a stud,
Nah.
but
That's the term that everybody that's the stereotype that I hate labels.
okay. So that's what so it's like, how do you separate yourself like from what a like a trans man? You
What do you mean
know
I separate myself? I don't
what
want
I'm
to be a
saying
man.
is, you okay a trans man and you like the same thing. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I want to.
saying?
I don't want to transition to anything. I like who I am. I
Okay.
like. I don't have the desire to want to have a mustache. None of that. I
Okay.
actually get my hairs if I can off my face. I'll be plucking them. I
Okay.
don't want that. There is so much about me that's feminine. Y'all just don't see it because
Okay.
you're
Hmm.
not in a relationship with me. But I love being who I am. I had a whole meltdown when they talked about giving me a lumpectomy. That was going to be, you know. Then
Yeah.
they said I could do double mastectomy. I was scared. I didn't want to lose my tatas because I like my tatas.
Okay.
You feel me? I don't want to lose nothing
Okay.
I got. That's why I don't do the whole label thing. People call me masculine centered. I don't correct people no more because I'm who I am. I caught when people ask me what are you, I'm like, I'm a smack. Tell them that's
Just
what I
like
say.
that.
I'm a black lesbian woman.
Okay.
I mean, it just that came the label thing came probably in my like 30s because there was all these arguments of what's supposed to and what they were saying a study's supposed to. I said I ain't none of that. That ain't me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't walk around with no strap on.
Wow. Oh, wow.
I
Okay.
don't
They
even
do
use a
that.
strap. I don't use a strap.
So you don't use strap on?
Wait,
No,
they do that.
I did that in my younger years. I don't do none of that,
They walk around
and
with the
I don't
strap
walk
on.
around with one either.
Okay.
Yeah, there used to be this group called Yahoo 360, and in that group that I was in on Yahoo 360, it was black female women. What they were saying, stuff where I was doing more arguing than using that group for what it was intended.
So if I'm not gonna get too personal,
Hmm.
I'm not. I hope I ain't getting too. But do you guys? So you guys don't use strap-ons with sex?
Nah, we don't do that. We
Oh
don't need
wow.
to. We
Oh
don't need
okay.
to. I stopped that so long ago before Peirrce.
Oh okay. Hmm.
Yeah, you gotta. There's a lot
Then
of us
like, then
out there
what do
that's
you
like,
do?
Yeah,
there's
here's
a
this
I
lot of
mean,
us
man
out
with
I'm
there.
his gun.
trying not to, because I can go further with this. Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
See the
there's a lot
wheels
of us
turning.
out there that's like that. We don't need that I have a belief behind that. If I gotta use a strap to make my other half feel complete, then she might as well go find her a man.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
And see, that's the same way I feel with the trans thing. It's like I date women with the penis, and then people, if that's the, if I was with a girl that said she wanted a sex change, I would just go get with a regular woman. So yeah, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, that's just as you get older, you start to think of things and you start to mature. Now, do I have those things? I mean,
Well, do you?
every week I do.
Okay.
They probably got dust on them. I used to have a bag, that I used to carry around when I was younger, but at this age, I don't do that.
Okay.
I don't
Speaking of
need
that
to.
bag, Smack, you were supposed to reveal that bag to us.
That was when I was younger. That bag was had everything in it.
Yeah, it had your essentials in it. We were supposed to know what was
Yeah,
in your
that's
bag.
when I was young and off the chain.
Okay.
Mm.
All different. You gotta have different sizes, different materials, because you never know.
Is
Mm-mm-mm.
that right?
Okay, she want me to be quiet.
Smack.
All right.
Listen,
Is that
you didn't get a chance to answer the safe sex part, and I really wanted you to answer that.
Oh, okay.
How do lesbians practice safe sex when you're going to have sex with someone that's you're not in a relationship with?
Oh, well, one, you gotta have some. You gotta be clean. That's number one. There's tongue condoms. This is
Tongue
me in the
condoms?
younger days. Yeah, there's tongue condoms and there's finger condoms and there's gloves.
And what else do you
so
have in
men
your
can
book
use all those
bag?
things?
Oh, lubricant.
No,
Huh?
what else is in your book bag?
What you mean the stuff you gotta clean it with?
No, but what clean what with that you
Clear.
use
Oh yeah,
on
you
the
gotta clean the straps, the toys, and you have
no, what is it called?
what the stuff to clean it with.
The dirty
Oh, I don't. Come on, you're trying to make me say things. Kind of the dirty D. That's the
is
one you.
for the jump offs.
Yeah, that's for the jump off. But you still got to make it. Be sure it's clean. With this, you can't just use regular soap. There's a special soap that you buy for the toys because it's hyperallergenic and it really cleans the device. So that
Really?
someone doesn't
Yeah,
catch
I'm taking
trichinosis.
notes on this.
Me
Yeah, so that
too.
you don't catch trichinosis.
Okay. Oh wow.
Stan, why you taking notes? You
One
use
of my
those?
young back in when I excuse me, when I was younger, right? When I was
Y'all just
younger, one of my friends who was well centered did this, they weren't cleaning their toys and ended up giving their girlfriend trichinosis.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, it's not, you gotta take the antibiotic to get rid of it from what she was telling me. But yeah, you can catch diseases from the dirty dig.
And just moving them from person to person.
Yeah, not cleaning.
Yeah. Hmm.
Wow.
Wow.
Mm. Wow.
Tim, how hard is it or how easy is it for you to date between men and women?
Well, when I was doing that, it was very easy because I have a personality that kind of draws people to me, and after I turned a certain age, after I moved to the city, I started being honest about my preferences. So I gave people a choice whether they wanted to deal with me, and then um, I got into the bisexual scene because it was easier because everybody is bisexual. You don't. There's no secrets. You don't have to. Everybody there is bisexual. So it's never been a chat. Meeting people is never the challenge. It's the getting to know. It's the process after meeting is always the challenge.
But you don't go after
Okay.
women now. You go after men, right?
Um, it's very, very rare. I think the last time I was with a woman was like 6 or 7 years ago.
Hmm.
So it's safe to say you all the way over now, right?
You said what?
I said safe to say that you just all the way over now.
Yeah, yeah. That's how I identify my
Mm.
friend. That's how my friends and family know me as
Mm.
gay. But they know my past experiences.
Right.
I have a daughter. Um,
You
my
have what
daughter is.
now?
I have a daughter. My daughter is about to. My daughter just turned
Oh,
35. Yeah,
you said your daughter just turned what age?
35.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Hmm.
And Vonda, when that whole situation came about is when I was dating Darnell and I was living in Dover. And all of Darnell's friends had convinced him that I was cheating on him. But all of Darnell's friends were trying to have sex with me at the same time. And Darnell's silly ass knew this. So he let them convince him and convince him and convince him that I was seeing somebody else. And he went and he went and cheated with me with his ex.
Well, now Tim Darnell isn't here to defend himself.
So he went and cheated on me with his ex. So there was a female friend of mine that I used to always talk to when I had problems, and there was alcohol. And 9 months later, there was a situation.
Hmm. Wow.
So yeah,
Hmm.
Thank
Yeah.
you for being transparent. I didn't even know you were a parent.
most people don't.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
my family like really chose not to be a part of my life. So there's a lot of aspects of my life my family has no idea about, and because they chose not to be a part of my life, I don't tell them.
Hmm.
Woo, this panel know we could get deep down in the deep, deep. But this
Mhm.
is stuff people need to hear.
Mhm.
So do we have any more questions for each other? Are we ready to pack it up? Now next week, Tim is going to be hosting in black.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh shoot. Can we get the questions? Can we get the questions tomorrow?
Wow.
I know you coming with some good ones. I just it's the ones that gonna make us think.
Ooh. I'm gonna drop it like it's hot. I drop it
We're
like
gonna
it's
be serious
hot.
next week.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. We'll save that for the next show. A lot of people don't know that I have a son out in this world.
Hmm.
And Vonda, I did not.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, alrighty then.
Yeah.
So we just hearing a lot from the panel tonight.
Yeah. A lot of grand smack.
A lot to digest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Indeed
all I
I
got.
need
it
to
is.
sit with this for the rest of the week.
Look, 10 years, well, about 12 years ago, I wouldn't been able to talk about it. I can talk about it now. That's
Wow.
healing from some things. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Wow.
Right.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead on and end the show since y'all don't have any questions for each other.
I
I
have some,
like
but I'm
to
gonna wait.
think. Oh, you do? You're gonna
Yeah,
save
but
it
I'm
for
gonna
next
wait. We're
week?
gonna wait.
All
We're gonna
right.
wait.
All right. Well, I thank everybody for watching in black. I hope you enjoyed this one. I thought this was a lighter conversation.
It's
I
good.
revealed some crazy shit about myself, but I'm still here. I'm happy and I'm glad to be a part of the community. I'm glad to have a panel full of wonderful friends that I could talk to now and feel comfortable. And this is an awesome, safe space. So join us next week. Tim will be hosting. I cannot wait to put out the advertisement. I'm sure it's going to be as juicy as this.
Go
And,
ahead, Tim.
like and share in black and leave comments and let us know what you think. With that being said, panel, tell everybody good night
Good
Bye.
night.
All right.
and we'll see y'all next week.
Have a good one.